Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us in person and on Facebook Live. I'm Edna Sensei, and I'll be conducting the regular Sunday service today. Please join me in prayer. Mediation prayer. Let us seek the sacred mediation of Yami Konko Daijin sincerely and wholeheartedly each and every day. May we receive the mediation with all our hearts and souls on this very moment. Yami Konko Daijin Sama, Yami Konko Daijin Sama, Yami Konko Daijin Sama, Yami Konko Daijin Sama. Purification prayer. Through the way of mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes, misunderstandings, arrogance, ignorance, or divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and reverences from past generations. Guide us to amend our way of living to reflect your divine will. With a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one with you. Kami prayer. Reverently we pray. The radiance of heaven, the riches of earth, time flows without cease, years pass without end. In heaven and earth, the life and the nurtures all. In heaven and earth, the truth that knows all. For this wondrous born, for these wondrous works, let us praise Century Kaino Kami. Let us praise the divine parent of the universe. Kami lovingly cares for all humanity, all those who live in heaven and earth. To be our Kami and the divine parent, to be Kami's infinite blessings, this is the way. Yet many, not knowing the way, are lost in greed and selfishness. They suffer a cycle of misfortunes, with his Kami's sorrow. Our founding father, Konko Daijin, suffered many trials in this world, and held fast to faith and sincerity. We receive Kami's great blessing, and beyond the life of mutual fulfillment of Kami and humanity. Humbly we pray. The divine parent's wish was fulfilled. Konko Daijin accepted the call to mediation that leads to the mutual benefit of Kami and humanity. By yet he taught the way of faith to all who sought him, expounding the blessings of heaven and earth, and he another coming of night. By night we prayed for those who grieve, seeking salvation for all who suffered, and he not dying of day. Though years passed and the world changed, he did not waver from his task, the divine task of mediation. Thus was given the 6th century Kakisuke, and the magnificent for our daily life. The divine favor was thus renewed, and blessings flowed universally, establishing the way of eternal prosperity, the way of mediation of the Yami Konko Daijin. By this wonderful revelation, we are given knowledge of the way, through all the hardships of this world, the way in our body and soul, the way of mediation teaches us to turn our hearts to Kami. Without regard for day or night, whether we are near or far, the way of mediation teaches us to pray with little trust. For living in the way of divine favor, we offer our sincere apologies and judgment of our ways. Let us live our faith every day, seeking and rejoicing in your divine favor. Let us care for those who seek pain and invite them to the way. Let us guide those who are lost and awaken them to a life of purpose. Kami is fulfilled in us, we are fulfilled in Kami. May this way of mutual fulfillment be manifest in the world. May Kami's wish for true peace and well-being of all people be fulfilled. So we humbly pray, so we earnestly pray. Recitation of Tenchi Kakisuke. Yami Konko Daijin Tenchi Kaino Kami Shuni Negae, Okawa Waga Kokoro ni Ari, Kongetsu Konichi e Tanome. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray. Wahiawa Konko daijin, Tenchi no Kami Shishin ne arigai, Wahiawa wa kokoro ni ari, kokomezu komichi de tamame. Pray sincerely with all your heart, be one with Kami. Kami's blessings begin within, hearts grateful and caring, in harmony and joy. Look to Kami always, now and forever, on this very day pray. Dear Kiami Konko Daijin Sama and Tenchi Kari no Kami-sama, we have gathered here at the Konko Mission of Wahiawa for this Blessed Sunday service, united in honor and deep appreciation of the divine workings of the universe. The blessings we receive on a daily basis are truly remarkable and encompass the greatest gift we could ask for. Their divine energy permeates every facet of our lives, dwelling within us humans, plants, animals, fishes, and birds alike. From the dawn of time, your energy has existed, uncreated and indestructible. We are constantly surrounded by your ceaseless workings, providing for us without fail. Thus, in this fleeting moment of our day, we humbly pause to express our heartfelt gratitude. 83 years have passed since the founding of this church by the late Reverend Haruko Takahashi. In her unwavering dedication to serving people and Kami-sama, she exemplified the teachings of the founder Konko Daijin. Today, we beseech your guidance to carry forth her noble pursuit of spreading these teachings. We extend our deep appreciation to her spirit, which continues to watch over us. We also express gratitude for the fervent prayers of the sixth spiritual head, Reverend Hiromichi Konko, who currently serves at the headquarters, tirelessly praying for the well-being of all people. Furthermore, we acknowledge the Amagi Church and Honolulu Church as our grandparent and parent church, along with the ministers, followers, and supporters of this community. Please continue to illuminate our daily lives and bestow blessings upon every cell in our bodies, from head to toe. In this moment, let us reflect upon the myriad of events unfolding across the world. May our prayers extend to encompass the people, our environment, and all living beings. Despite the challenges and uncertainties, your blessings persist, and today we offer our profound gratitude for them. Silent prayer. Adoration Prayer, page 7. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We lift our eyes in awe toward heaven soaring above. We bow our heads in prayer toward earth rich and deep, laying on such gifts of Kami, great giving, how happy and grateful we are. The mediation of Kiami Konko Daijin does not stop for a single day. The protection of the Divine Parent embraces all far and wide. The blessings of Kami flow without limit through all generations. The ways of Kami are mysterious and wondrous, beyond our understanding. Day by day, every day, earnestly and reverently, we praise the virtues of Kami and honor the power of Kami. Shintoku Sanji, page 29. Shintoku Sanji. Aogi matsureba ten takaku. Aogi matsureba ten takaku. Orogami matsureba chiwa atsushi kami no megumi ni masaru mi no saiwai zo arigataki. Wagai kegami no on kuru toki no naruten Shi no kami no omamori to Kichikati no herade nashikan Itsukushi ni wa yorozu yo ni amane kumichi te hate shinakukan Hakarae wa kusushikute hito no omoi no yobazaru warela kongetsu konnichi irabi matsuri te hikasurani kami no mikage o tatae matsuran kami no hire yo aoki matsuran Yohairi. Nitama prayer. Spirits of those who have gone before us, you are given the gift of life in this vast and endless universe. You discharge your duties faithfully, each according to your span of years. You will be remembered eternally. Your life retold from generation to generation, honored as the foundation of our society and the roots of our families. Through the mysterious workings of Kami, you enter the Konko faith. You walk the way of Konko Daishin, respecting the will of the Divine Parent. You amass great merit through your faith to take into the world beyond and leave to your descendants. Our gratitude is boundless for your loving favors. We revere you as the ancestral spirits of our homes, our own divine spirits. We beseech you, stand by us, each and every one. Receive the favor of Kami and help us to fulfill our tasks as people without failing. Protect us, guide us, enrich us, that we may never lose the way of faith, that we hand it down to all generations, that we may live in peace and prosperity within our home. Protect us, guide us, enrich us. Dear Mikama spirits of the late Reverend Haruko Takahashi, deceased family, friends, spirits of the native Hawaiian people, and beloved house pets that have passed. Good morning to all of you. On this auspicious day, we gather here for our Sunday service, wholeheartedly acknowledging the abundant blessings bestowed upon us by Kami-sama and cherishing the memories of your presence among us. We are deeply aware that you remain ever watchful, supporting our well-being and guiding our choices, now as the Mitama Spirit. You are the very foundation of our existence, granting us the ability to experience the divine blessings that grace our lives today. Without your divine influence, we would not have arrived at this moment. We humbly pay homage to your celestial spirit and offer prayers for your eternal happiness and tranquility. Your presence, though transformed into various forms, such as a butterfly, a dream, or a rainbow across the sky, serves as a gentle reminder of your unwavering love for us. We hold dear the knowledge that your affection for us endures. As heirs to your legacy, we strive to carry forward the essence of your life and uphold your core values. Let us now observe a moment of profound silence, reflecting upon the countless other Mitama spirits whose boundless love and care continue to bless us. Our heartfelt gratitude go out to each and every one of them. Thank you. Silent prayer. Tosin Sanji, page 36. Tosin Sanji, Yoyo no Yawa, Waga Ie no Kami, Waga Kami to Kokoro Tsukushite Itsukimatsu Rana, Kokoro Tsukushite Itsukimatsu Rana, Towo toki miyoya no kami tachi yo umi no kono tame ni ie no hashira wo shizume tate tamai atsuko no tame ni yono nari wai o mamori tasuke tamai kakuri yo no mienu sakai ni mashimase domo Tsukushimi no mi kokoro utsushiro ni kawarase tamawatu saki mitama no masaki kusaki wae tamai kushimi tama no kushibi ni megumi tamai te kokoro dashi wa maki no hashira no ugoki naku Nari wai wa musubu tsunami no yurubi naku magokoro kiyorari hage mizu tome shime tamai ukaraya karaya waragi aide himi kenhi uraya sukuta no shima shime tamai Tsuini utsushio no koto o ete kami no mikado ni mairan toki ni wa kamarazu shimo mukae tori tamai mi tsukushimi o komurashime tamawan monoto kami no minori no tae naru o kashi komi kataji ke nami miyoya no megumi no oboro ge naranu ureshimi yorokobi mo wasu koto o mi kokoro mo suzuyaka ni hikoshime shitamae to mo wasu Anakushibi no miyoya no mitama Anakushibi no miyoya no mitama Anatoto no miyoya no kami Anatoto no miyoya no kami Shirohai Can you hear me? Ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's read together the Konko Faith Our Creed. On page 73 of your prayer books, the Konko Faith Our Creed. We believe in Tenchi Kane no Kami, the divine parent of the universe, our founder, Konko Daijin, embraced Kami's revelations as divine mediator and for the call to eternal mediation. Our continuing goal from moment to moment is to realize Kami within each of us. We are fulfilled through Kami. Kami is fulfilled through us. The happiness of everyone is Kami's greatest wish. We give thanks for Kami's blessings, mysterious, wondrous, and mundane. Blessings begin with our own hearts filled with harmony and joy. We pray wholeheartedly to Kami, today and every day, trusting Kami as our loving parent, finding peace of mind. We live our faith and service to Kami, each other, and our world, nurtured, mutually fulfilled. We revere those who have gone before us, spirits one with Kami, caring for us eternally. We respect and appreciate other paths taken by humanity towards spiritual fulfillment. Thank you. Yesterday, or last night, I kind of struggled to figure out what to talk about this morning, and I was sitting on a couch for a very long time, and then I started to get sleepy, and I can't think of anything. But Kami-sama seems to always inspire me with something to talk about the day of that sermon. So this morning, I usually look through my emails and Facebook and news, and I got a random Facebook news feed this morning. If you've been on Facebook, you will realize or notice that there's a lot of ads nowadays. So many more ads and just random people you don't even know are on your news feed. And it's like you hardly see any of your friends' postings anymore. You see all these ads and random people. And so one of these random postings that I got on Facebook this morning, it just made me kind of think, And I like these random teachings sometimes, like random postings and these ads. So this one was shared by this person named Faye Rogers Animal Communication. But the message was composed by an anonymous person. And I'd like to read it to you this morning. It said, have you ever thought about this? In 100 years, like in 2123, so right now is the year 2023, so in 100 years it's going to be 2123, we will all be buried with our relatives and friends that are currently living right now, right? That's correct. Strangers will live in our homes we fought so hard to build, and they will own everything we have today. All of our possessions will be unknown and unborn, including the car we spent a fortune on, and will probably be scrap, preferably in the hands of an unknown collector. Our descendants will hardly know who we are, who we were, nor will they remember us. How many of us know our grandfather's father? Do you know? I know, thankfully. I told Stevie John. After we die, we will be remembered for a few more years, if you're lucky. Then we are just a portrait on somebody's bookshelf. And in a few years later, our history, our photos, and deeds will disappear into history's oblivion. We won't even be memories. If we paused one day to analyze these questions, perhaps we would understand how ignorant and weak the dream to achieve all was. If we could only think about this, surely our approaches, our thoughts would change. We will be different people, always having more, no time for what's really valuable in this life. I'd change all this to live and enjoy the walks I've never taken, these hugs I didn't give, these kisses to our children and our loved ones, these jokes we didn't have time for. Those would certainly be the most beautiful moments to remember. After all, they would fill our lives with joy. And we wasted day after day with greed, and intolerance. Anonymous. Isn't that deep? That's so deep. So what is your purpose in life? Is it to work hard so you can buy the things that you really want, that you think will make you happy? Like the cars, property, owning property, buying expensive brand items, the latest shoes, the latest video games, entertainment. What do you rely on as your main support pillar or the beam of support? And it could be your job, it could be money, your cars, your house, your property, your family, your friends, your excellent health. It could be your credentials, your high position in society, the company that you own. It could be your stocks, your investments. And you could feel, I'm good already, I'm good. Everything's all set. I'm at ease. I have nothing to worry about. Because, hey, I got a high-paying job. I work at a great company. But, hey, do you really know? Are you 100% guaranteed that that's going to be your main support pillars in any time? But if all these were stripped away from you, what are you left with? Konko Daijin says, people must receive divine blessings even when they have no problems. In the time of crisis, they need to receive even more divine blessings. Receiving divine blessings is not guaranteed unless you hold fast to your faith and not have to look for it during crucial times. If an emergency arises, even if you are naked or in the middle of the field, just pray, Konko Daijin, please help me. And you will soon receive divine blessings. Jinkyu Kyoboroku, number 17. Listen to that statement again. Even if you are naked or in the middle of the field. You know, when I was a little kid and reading that teaching, I was like, oh, ha, 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 somebody naked in the middle of the field. And I think that's a dumb teaching. But then, at this age, I kind of know the more deeper meaning of that. It could be you're stripped of your clothes, but Konko Daijin probably didn't imply just the strip of your clothes. Konko Daijin is probably implying when you are stripped of everything. Your possession, your house, your car, even your loved ones, your friends. What if you're stripped of all of that that's been supporting you and you've been relying so heavily on and you've been cherishing so preciously, you know, if you had all that and it's suddenly all gone. It's like you're naked and nothing. What are you going to do? Who or what is going to be your support pillar at that point? Are you going to just give up and kill yourself? Or are you going to stand right back up again and use Kami-sama as your cane and come back a stronger person? You know, nothing ever stays the same, Konko Daijin said. Unless each person practices his faith, it will not last very long. Gorikai 3, Konko Kyoso Gorikai 67. I mean, you can use a high-paying job as your support pillar, but things could change. You could be terminated if you screw up. You may have to quit if you get injured or become chronically ill. I went to a mandatory staff meeting the other day. We all have to go to that. And one of the speakers, he mentioned that his sister-in-law, only 32 years old, she was a nurse and she was working really hard on the floor. She got injured one day because of unsafe patient handling. And pretty much her whole nursing career she had in front of her kind of faded into it, and then she had to do a more or less demanding nursing position. And the speaker said, if you have a broken arm or leg from the job, that's much better, he said. I was like, wow, it would be terrible if you have a broken arm or leg. But then he mentioned, broken bones can heal back to its normal state, and you can go back to work again. But injuries from unsafe patient handling they could injure your nerves, like your neck or like your back. It could leave your entire career crippled. I never thought about that. Especially your back and neck injuries, you won't be able to have a good quality of life. Because you'll have chronic pain, you won't be able to do your household chores, do the things you enjoyed, even carrying your baby, doing the little simple things in life you won't be able to do. It's pretty scary, you know? I go to work, return home safely without any injuries, and I give my thanks to Kami-sama every day in the morning and when I come back from work before I go to sleep. To me, every day that ends safely is such a miracle, and it's a blessing from Kami-sama that I must never take for granted. You know, I've had that. It was like it was an injury at work, and thankfully it didn't last a life like forever and ever. It just lasted a few days. But when I had that back injury, I thought for that moment it was so painful. Like even lifting a pen was heavy. Even lifting a pen, I was like, oh. Can you believe that? Even lifting a little mug, I was like, ow, my back, ow. And I was like, oh no, I would never be able to work again if I have this continuous pain in my back. So that really woke me up. And I was like, wow, just to come home safely from work, nothing happening, is such a divine blessing that we can't take for granted. For all of us, all it takes is one injury, one accident, one critical error at our workplace, one disaster, one episode of conflict, like with our friends or family, to lose all the things and support you were counting on to be your support pillar. With every day that sails smoothly, give thanks to Kami-sama. Please give thanks to Kami-sama. Your job, talent, money, health, possessions, friends, family, and credentials are very important. I'm not saying it's not important. It's very important to us. But don't let these things consume you to the point that they are your only support pillars. And without them, you will just crumble. Instead, give thanks to Kami-sama for your job, talent, money, health, possessions, family and friends, and credentials. You know, even the people, the friends and family, we had absolute trust in them. They could turn their backs on us. We never know. One little fight we have with our friends, and they're like, the very best friend you ever had since your childhood could no longer be your friend anymore. We never know. Even family. People, you know, we depend on family, but those very people who we depended on could be the very people that kicks us out of the house. We never know. We never know. If we can be thankful to Kami-sama for all that we have, Kami-sama will allow us to enjoy all that we have. And we can continue to live with peace of mind, knowing that Kami-sama is the greatest support pillar of all times that can never be destroyed or taken away from us. Thank you so much. So, continue to use Kami-sama as your support pillar. And it's hard for some people, a lot of people, because Kami-sama is like, okay, show me Kami-sama. Where's Kami-sama? And okay, I'm going to try fall down. And will Kami-sama pick me up? You know? Like, okay, Kami-sama catch me, hold my back. And Kami-sama didn't catch me. I fell down. I don't believe in Kami-sama. It's hard to believe in Kami-sama. When Kami-sama seems so invisible, yet all around us, right? But if we hold fast to our faith, then no matter if we do fall down, we can get back up again. And we can get back up stronger and more resilient. Don't be relying on Kami-sama only when crap hits the fan, you call it. It's a bad word. But while everything is still okay, give thanks to Kami-sama. Just reflect on your own life right now. How is your job? How is school? Are you able to come back safely every day? How is your health? How are you financially? How is your car? Do you have food in the refrigerator? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have clothes to wear? Do you have water that comes out of the faucet? Clean water. You know? All these things that have been your support system. You have friends and family that care for you. And if you were able to reply yes, yes, yes to most of them, you are so blessed, you know? So absolutely blessed. And then we can just at least take one day out of our week, Sunday, to come to church, to say thank you, Kansama. Everything's all good because of you, because of your support. And if you can do that, you'll be able to move forward, no matter what happens in your life. And your whole life will be a life full of gratitude. And not only on Sundays, give thanks every day. In the morning when you wake up, when the sun rises, say thank you, Kansama. Thank you for the life I'm given. Thank you for the sunlight. Thank you for the air I'm able to breathe. And the ability to be able to breathe. And all these things. There's so much to be thankful for. Let's fill our lives with gratitude and thanks to Kansama. Thank you.
Butang.
Thank you for joining today's service. Thank you for the message, Edna Sensei. We were invited to our wedding service yesterday. The place was a garden full of mango trees. I could touch some of them green. We could touch them. The first message was, do not pick up.
The mango, yeah.
Yeah,
don't touch the mangoes.
Yeah. The third was also that another thing was the toilet in the yard. The third was a compost style toilet with a hole and wood chips ready to cover. This was kind of a Japanese hole style toilet. Every time I go to town, I will always find a way I can use the bathroom. But if there would be not a bathroom for the way traveling, it can be trouble, we can be panic. We depend on the prudence of bathroom. The relationship with a bathroom and we are the relationship or dependent. We depend on the toilet. We depend on the bathroom. Without a bathroom, we cannot simply live a normal life. We have to find out the place and so forth. The first Konko-sama used to say, 세완이 not in Japanese. It can't be the term of depend on. He said, 世話になるすべてに礼を言う心を平和を生み出す交流。Saying thank you for anything we depend on can be the heart of producing or eating peace in our heart, in our daily living. It's so true. If we can find a bathroom near us, we can prepare. We can say thank you for the bathroom. We can use daily with any job. But if we not want to wear clothes, if I'm naked, it can be embarrassing. I can perform the services. So we depend on the clothes we wear. We depend on my vitamins. That's all. So this is the relationship. 世話になる。愛世話になる。世話になっていることを基本に前に神様はsaid、神あっての無時間。Because of 神 we are here. We are became alive. 神様 can be represent the work of sustenance of our living things. So we can say thank you to 神様 for every element of the sustenance of life. Even the ability to breathe, can speak, can hear, speak. All those are all depend. We depend on the ability of our bodies. It can be. I used to say, fish in a bowl of water. Water represents the dependence for the fish. If we take away the fish from the bowl, there's no relationship, dependence. Fish is kept alive by the work of the water, presence of water. We are the same. If we do not have Kami-sama's presence, Kami-sama's blessings, we simply do not exist. So every element in our daily life could be represent Kami-sama's presence. So try to say thank you for anything at all in our daily life. I used to say we can make any mistakes. We say arigato for any element of our lives. It can be so true. Just try. And we say practice this. So we say thank you. This is the way how we live as Konko believer. Thank you very much.
Konko daijin tenchi kane no kami shin ni negae, Wahiawa wa kokoro ni ari, kongetsu konichi de konome. Ikari Konko daijin tenchi kane no kami shin ni negae, Wahiawa wa kokoro ni ari, kongetsu konichi de konome. From forward to page 139. On the morning of
139.
On the morning, okay. On the morning of the 10th, Gihei Fukushima saw the sun sparkling, and during his morning prayer heard a solemn voice saying, Konko Daijin has passed away. A messenger sent by Fujimori Kondo came to his place at dawn and asked him to take care of the worship hall. Thus, Gihei would remain in Osaka.
Yonezo Akiyama, living in Okayama, was also informed of Konko Daijin's death in his dream. When he told his father, Jinkichi, about this, his father retorted, "Ikiyami Konko Daijin cannot die," and never believed that Konko Daijin had died.
Sune Ishihara, also of Okayama, went to Otani to worship because she felt uneasy. Her visit took place the day Konko Daijin passed away. Sune stayed for 3 days. Though she felt deep sorrow, she thanked Kami for allowing her to take part in the funeral service.
Other unusual incidents related to Konko Daijin have also been memorialized and handed down by various individuals, including those below.
Hi.
それからね、先生、9月はご本部様の、教祖様のあれでしょ。親神のよざしのままにいきましょう。ナンバー3からです。うん、ちょっと待ってください。おはようございます。Good morning。ただいまから歌を4つ歌わせていただきます。Almost I'm going to October. October is the service of founder, Ikiyami Konko Daijin sama. The song, page 59, Oyagami no Yozashi no Mama ni. This is for the founder. そういうことでよろしくお願いいたします。いや、5 song 歌うの。
ありがとうございます。Thank you very much. Have a nice. ジャネットさんお前。
岩見金剛大臣天地仮の神主に祝い、岡山は心にあり、今月今日で頼め。岩見金剛大臣天地仮の神主に祝い、岡山は心にあり、今月今日で頼め。
ありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Announcement. September 16, 16, Saturday will be our garage sale. We have a lot of things that gathered at the church. We want to thank everyone for their donations. And the proceeds will go to, of course, our original purpose to go home Buddha headquarters for our annual thank you the offering to Kami-sama. And also, half of the proceeds will go to the Konko Church of Wailuku to help with the people who have been affected by the Maui wildfires. So any help is greatly appreciated. The day before, on Friday, September 15, at 1 o'clock p.m., we'll do some setup and preparation. So if you can help us, that will really greatly help us. ありがとうございました。Have a great new week. Bye bye.